in my thought process, which is I hate cockroaches. I hate spiders. I don't even want to talk about mice or rats. Let's not even go there. Let's just say I don't like critters in my house. But I also have a brand new baby who's crawling and going everywhere. I have a dog. I have myself. So I don't want the critters, but I don't want the odor. I don't want the chemicals. I don't want traps laying around that the little baby can get their hands on. This is the answer. Bell & Howell has what we're calling the Ultrasonic Pest Repeller. And this is brand new. We are getting an 11-piece set on this. We're taking $20 off because this is brand new, and we're giving you the 3 flex payments. So under $40, you're getting all 11 pieces. And what it does, that ultrasonic wave goes out, and it's a sound I can't hear, your dog can't hear it or anything, but it literally is making such a horrible sound that the critters go running from your home. It's like, hey, get out of here. We don't want you. Oh, I don't even like the animation. That cockroach is like, me and my friends, we don't like this party, we don't want to be in here, we're gonna head out. You don't even have to think about it. You literally plug it in wherever it is that you want in your home, and it makes that sound. So you're gonna pick it in either the white, the gray, or the taupe, so of course whatever the decor is of your home. Now this is what this 11-piece set is doing. You are also getting this in 2 micros. They all do the same power, but 2 micros, so if maybe you want to put it in a very visible place like your kitchen, you have those. Then you're gonna get 1 more micro, but it's got a light on it, like a little night light. All of the bigger size, you're getting 3 of the classics, but the other ones are either gonna have a light and also it's gonna have the plug, so you're not gonna lose that plug option, or some are gonna have one or the other. This is the mother load of being able to cover your house. So Lou Caputo is gonna come in. Lou, did I kind of give it justice on what these can do? Because I'm telling you, with 11 pieces, you could probably do like a mansion.
Oh yeah, no, you did a great job. Yeah. You're exactly right. It's funny because 11 pieces, when I first saw that, I was like, do we have a today's special that I didn't know about? Because honestly, when you see that many of these, that's typically what it is. And you know what's great about this? Not only do you have enough to do a really big house, as you were just saying, you have enough to do those spaces that people often forget, like the attic, the basement, the garage, you know, all those places. So you want to make sure that you've got them there as well. And we're giving them to you so you can do that. Now, the other nice thing about this, though, is that it's a smorgasbord of all different types of pest repellers that we offer, meaning you do have some of the micros, you have some of the regular ones, you've got some with LED night lights built in. You've got some with the extra outlets on the side. So this is a great set for anybody. And you know, if you're one of those people that's like going, well, you know, I live in an apartment or I've got a small house, give them to friends. You know, if you're lucky enough to have an RV or a boat or you know, maybe a weekend place, perfect for that as well. But the big news, this is a huge set.
Well, and what I was talking about, Lou, is some of them, of course, let me see if I've got one over here, there we go. Mm-hmm. It has the plug on the side, some of the options on here, right? So you're not losing the outlet also on this. You can still plug in things, you're still gonna have the outlet, so this is how it plugs into the wall, and you'll be able to still be able to use the outlet. And then some of them have even like like a little light on it. So that's what this 11-piece set, it kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you get a little bit, as I said, a smorgasbord. It's a little sampling of everything. But I mean, I think for a lot of people, the big deal with these is you're not going to have to pay for pest control. Personally, I'm saving $45 a month and have been for years, ever since we got the ultrasonic pest repellers in our house. And the other part is that they are something that no one's going to know are there. You know what I mean? They kind of look like an air freshener. They're not, but they kind of look like they are. And your pets aren't going to know they're there. You won't know they're there. The big deal, rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders. They are going to be painfully aware that these are there. They are going to want to leave the area when you have these plugged in. And that's why it's so important to plug them into every single room. You know, if we could show that animation one more time, because I want you to see the way the sound waves come out and they bounce off of every solid surface. I love the fact that we start with that roach, because that is one of the grossest animations ever. But there's the sound waves, and they're going to literally reverberate off of all the solid surfaces. Now, the reason that happens is, you know, there's sound waves, they're going to echo, but it's that echoing that creates this sort of crisscross effect, okay? It's this cacophony of sound that just makes the pests want to leave. What does it sound like to them? We have no idea. You know, could be fingernails on a chalkboard, could be a siren. You know, we don't know, but we do know that they're going to leave. And the reason I say that with confidence is that HSN went to Bell and Howell and they said, listen, if you guys want to make any claims at all, okay, you're going to have to get third-party independent laboratory testing done on these. And they did, but it's crazy expensive. So you pay per species. So they picked the 5 most common species that we all have problems with, and that's the rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders. So I can say definitively that these will repel rats, mice, ants, roaches, and spiders from the localized area in which these are working. And Tina, that's why it's so important to have one in every single room in your home. But you know what? I think with 11 pieces, it's not going to be an issue.
No, and I can't get past. Did you say a cacophony of sound? What was that big word?
I did.
I've never used that in a conversation, but I am now, thanks to Lou Caputo. I love that. When we're talking about Lou, though, this is on a feature price under $40. If you had, let's say hypothetically, you did want to use somebody to come to your house, ding dong, I'm going to pay you, come and spray around my house. Very conservatively, I could maybe find somebody to come spray my house for $75. Maybe come for $75, and that's one time. They're gonna have to come back again and come back again and come back again. You give us the $40, Lou, this is it. You're done and done. This is, your house is covered.
No, you're right. Whether you're there, whether you're away, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep, I mean, you literally just plug these in and they start working. No maintenance whatsoever. There's nothing that you have to do. Now, I put this little bin out here with some pesticides and traps and different things in it because, you know, you were talking about how people pay money per month to have somebody else come out, but there are those people out there that are do-it-yourselfers and they want to be amateur exterminators. So they go out to the store and they start buying stuff. And I like to always point out the fact that it's a never-ending cycle. So right here, this is just stuff that people buy for ants, okay? And, you know, I probably have spent just getting this close to the amount they're asking for today. Now, here's stuff that people get for roaches. And notice, there's a whole lot more stuff in here. But again, when this stuff wears off, you're gonna go out and buy more. And when you run out of it, you're gonna have to buy loads and loads. I'm sorry, what?
Nope.
Keep going, Lou. Okay, and then right here for rats and mice, okay, when you're talking about rats and mice, now you're getting into the stuff that is definitely dangerous for your kids and for your pets. I mean, there's some little green tablets down here that look like my dog's favorite little chewies, and then we got the good old-fashioned mousetrap. Everybody talks about building a better mousetrap, but everybody still uses these. And, you know, if you've never used one of these before, first of all, it's a trick to bait these, but second of all, in the middle of the night, when you hear that sound, that means somebody's lights went out and someone has to go down there and deal with the carcass that's in there. And if you don't find the carcass, let's say they get away and then they die, there's that smell, Tina. And you know, the Bell & Howell pest repellers, these will take care of your ants. They will take care of your roaches. They'll take care of your rats and mice. But also, one thing that we don't talk about here, spiders. Because there's nothing to do about spiders except roll up a newspaper or tent your house. Those are your options. But we can repel them.
Okay, so take a look at your screen. If you've seen, I told you, Lou, I hate all of these. Just even seeing them on the screen makes me like, ugh. I hate ants, spiders, roaches, rats, mice. But what I want is to humanely just say, hi, bye, just go.
Yeah,
go away. I don't want to squish you. I don't want to see you. I want you to just be away. And we were showing the video of the dog, and if you're wondering why, it's because your dog can't hear it. That ultrasonic wave that you're talking about, that cacophony of sound that Lou was talking that Lou keeps talking about, your dog can't hear it. So he's not going to be whining and howling. This is not detectable. We can't hear it. They can't hear it. It just sits there, like you said, it kind of almost looks like an air freshener. You just plug it in and you're done. There's nothing to click on, there's nothing to turn off, turn on, whatever the case. It just is always doing its business. It's always telling the critters, get out of here. This ain't your home. Go find another place. And everybody's jumping on this today, Lou, because Bell & Howell been around for 110 years. We know them, we love them, we trust the name. And the fact that we're getting 11 pieces. I don't have 11 rooms at my house, but I do have a garage. I do have all of my rooms, the bathrooms, everything. And even when you're saying, if maybe you have a smaller home, break it in half and give it to somebody else. You could do it in the white. You could do it in the gray, you could do it in the taupe, because these are gonna be out, so of course you wanna kinda go with the decor of your house, but that breaks down to like $3.63 a piece to be able to take care of a room and have all of those critters, bye-bye.
Yeah, and people always ask me how long these last for. I've had a set now for 7 or 8 years, and they're still going. So as soon as they wear out, I'll let you know. But they're still going, and it's been a very, very long time, and they're still effective. And that's what's so awesome about these, because the sound wave that comes out of this, that ultrasonic sound wave, they don't get used to it. It's not like the roaches or the ants or the mice. They sit there and they just go, all right, well, you know, after a while they can get used to it. No, they can't. So they leave, and a lot of people have told stories about how the pests become disoriented when they hear this and they want to get out of there. So you don't have to worry about that. But let me ask you a question, Tina. At the end of the day, if you walk into somebody's house and you see one of these on the floor, a mouse trap, or you see this plugged into the wall, which one screams pest problem?
Well, first I would scream just by seeing the trap, because I know that means there's a possibility there could be something in there.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing about it, too. And I always like to point out to people that, you know, by the time you get to a situation where you have to run out and buy a can like this, by the way, all that little print that's on there, all that's warnings. That's just warnings. That's all that is. Danger, you know, poison, all that. But by the time you've got to run out and get one of these, you've already got an infestation in your house. It's too late. The Bell & Howell pest repellers prevent you from ever getting there. So think of it this way, okay? This is a smoke detector. This is a fire extinguisher. This is a smoke detector. This is a fire extinguisher. Proactive, reactive. I'm going to go with the proactive every single time. And I sleep better at night knowing I'm not going to step on something and hear a crunch. I mean, that's just a fact.
Stop. I can't. I'm just even thinking about that gives me like goosebumps. But Lou, it doesn't matter maybe how much you clean your home. It doesn't matter what kind of home you live in. It doesn't matter if it's new, if it's old, where you live, your neighborhood. It does not matter. Because we have all seen an ant, we've all seen a cockroach, we've all seen a spider. This is an everyone issue.
Oh yeah, no, and that's the funny thing. People who live in the city have the problems. People who live in the country have the problems. Even people that live in brand new houses, brand new construction,